Hello, everyone. My name is Vishali Delani, and I work as a senior customer experience strategist. My focus is to design experiences and integrate emotions in the world of technology. And with me, I have Akshay today.
Hey, my name is Akshay Sura. I've been focusing on helping businesses enhance their digital customer experience and then thrive in their digital landscape. So today's topic, which is our fourth episode, is about persona-based personalization, and we touched a little bit about personalization. Personas are basically the type of customers or type of clientele your website or any of the digital assets are receiving. So, for instance, you are a hardware manufacturer, then you want to know who's a distributor, who's a retailer, who's a consumer. And those are different personas. And based on your industry, personas will be different. Based on your customer set, personas will be different. And then what you do is you create those personas and what indicates that they are of a certain persona. For instance, we're talking about the same concept of distributor, retailer, and a consumer on your site. If someone's going into bulk pricing, for instance, of a product, kind of indicates that they are a bit more on the distributor side as opposed to an individual consumer. So you take those indicators, add up the scores for this specific individual, and they kind of tend to fall in majority of a persona in the distributor. They might spread a little bit into retailer. Depending on the actions, they might also spread a little bit into a consumer. So that's kind of giving you an idea about personas as well as how you kind of give them scoring in a personalization space to do it. Now, how does this impact a business, Vaishali?
I love the definition that you just mentioned about, but one of the most interesting things I feel like with all the organizations and businesses that we work with, Conabos, most of them are focused on creating those persona journeys, just like you mentioned, whether it's a manufacturer, retailer, distributor, or even a member of an organization, whether you're logged in user and an unauthenticated user. There's so many journeys that these customers kind of dive through, but they want some level of personalized or tailored experiences based on what content are they viewing, or how much, what are they searching, what kind of recommendations can we offer them. This helps a business more specifically in nurturing and engaging with their clients and their customers, because you are creating a sense of belonging, that they feel like, oh, they know me like a friend, and you're humanizing that brand experience for them. And I think that's the most exciting piece that also automatically leads to loyalty, retention, and revenue end of the day for a business. But what I'm interested is also to talk about from a marketer's perspective. We already know that it helps learn customers, etc., etc. But what I want to focus on today specifically is empathizing with the customer. What happens when you're creating these persona based personalization experiences is you create that user journey. You then know what are the different touch points, and it's almost like as a marketer you're walking with the customer at that touch point,
Yeah.
and you are able to empathize, like, oh, they're sad now because an interaction didn't get through, or there's a stupid pop-up that comes randomly after every 5 6 seconds because you just want to show it to them. So it's about just empathizing with your customer and knowing how they feel, that you can tailor the experiences to enhance their experiences and make it better, and also uncover any kind of hidden opportunities, because when you're empathizing with them, you can actually understand and say, this path, and think they didn't like that journey that I created for them, maybe I should try something else and something different. But that's what I feel. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think from a technology perspective, it's all about, we talked about implementation. If you
Mhm.
implement it right, you give the right tools. If you don't implement it right, no matter what the tool is, you're not going to use it properly. And I think in this case, just to kind of make sure that you provide the proper tooling for the marketers and the content authors to create these personas and to act on them in a dynamic way so that it's repeatable, right? So, for instance, in the example I use, distributor, reseller, and a consumer. Tomorrow you want to introduce the concept of a wholesaler. You don't want to do another development effort to do that. You want it to be set up in such a way that you go in there, you set up the new persona, and then everywhere you go you can just score it and make sure that you can set that journey based on marketing automation or personalization. And you are able to do that, and don't need a developer to do a build and push code out, right? So I think that that is the most important thing for me, is just make sure it's done in a way, the right way, the first time, that you don't have to keep going back.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. I think you've just answered most of the marketers' like needs and hearts of what they really, really want. Um, I think one key takeaway, if you want to end the conversation here today, would be to spend time creating those personas, understand, create those frictional characters, and name them. Actually, say this is what Anna would like, or this is what Hassan would like. You're actually putting life into that character, adding emotions and what their motivational drivers would be and pain points would be, and that's the main and the most first foremost step that organizations actually don't end up doing. Trust me, when they actually do that, it's an absolute game changer in the world of personalization. Any other takeaway from you?
That's pretty much it. You summed it up. Thanks again for watching. Hope you watch the next episode.
Bye.